Hi again, skiers. Look, this is just meant to be a short video. We've had a few comments and a few questions from people in the ski industry and other customers about what the difference is between the socks that we supply. So I just really wanted to give you a bit more of a visual about this and how you can make a decision based on what we've got. So I like both these socks, of course. But the preference is really dependent on the environment that you're skiing in. Having the correct ski sock is the second part of what keeps you skiing longer and doing more runs, which is really what the Posistance idea is. So remember, our goal is to increase stamina and reduce fatigue, okay? And that's specifically what the socks are designed for. As we age, our ability to absorb pressures both externally and internally in our body decreases. So it doesn't make sense to head up to the slopes and expect to ski hard all day with just a pair of your favourite woolly socks on, like we did in our 20s. The Posistance creates two types of merino blend socks. Firstly, I'll talk about the similarities between these two. And then we can get on to what the differences are. So both socks are loomed, making a left and a right foot. So if I hold this up, you can see that we've got a left and a right on there, and the same deal goes for the other sock. They're also a left and a right variant. The reason for that is so that we've got the right shape for our foot. Obviously the foot is asymmetrical. We also have additional things like padding over the ankle, which you obviously want on one side and not on the other, where there's pressure points. We have also have a greater degree of padding down the outside of the foot where it is touching where most of the pressure is on, and then slightly thinner through the arch where we're getting those arch supports to come through. So these are a compression sock. They go all the way to the knee. They're loomed. To improve the circulation in your feet and lower legs. All skiers need to think about this, not just skiers that are aging. When you're in high altitude conditions, doing a lot of exercise, you run the risk of thrombosis and leg pain. Now, so the socks will go right up to the knee, they're full length, and give you that compression that you require. Both types of socks have a padded shin area. So if I hold this sock up, you can actually see how much additional padding is popping out from there. It's about half of what you actually see as a variant there, just because we're doubling it over. But it is considerably thicker just across the shin area. And this helps you avoid things like shin bangs and pressure points in the shins. When you're alpine skiing and you're turning, and you're in your turning stance, you're putting significant amounts of pressure on the tongue of the boot and also on your shin, or it's transferring through to your shin. There's no other sport where you do this. It's quite unique. And so to think that you could just use a standard sock is a little bit crazy. So pick the right socks, or pick a ski sock at least. Now both these socks are a merino blend, but they also have different densities between the tube and the foot of the sock, depending on where you need that cushioning. Just to recap, they're both a compression sock, they're a merino blend, they have padded shins, ankles, and they allow you to ski longer without pressure points in the shin, the top of the foot through here, and also in the ankle. So now the difference is, what's different? So this sock here is the Posistance, I'll get it right, Posistance Alpine Ski. It's made from 40% merino wool. There's a nylon, acrylic and spandex blend to make it nice and stretchy. I love this sock. It offers great comfort and warmth, and has a really large shin padding area where I personally find some difficulty. Our other sock, the Posistance Alpine Tech, also has the padding through the shin here. This is only 20% merino. However, it is a 40% thermolite polyester. So thermolite is a lightweight yarn that uses Advanca engineered hollow core fibers. I can't even get that one out. The hollow fibers, you've probably come across them before. They trap air in, they stay warmer, they reduce sweat, they do wicking, they stay drier than other insulators. They're fantastic material. Both socks are a great solution. I prefer the Alpine sock. That's this one here, for when I'm just in normal conditions skiing in Australia or New Zealand. It's got the more heavily padded shin area. And then the Alpine Tech, I also really like, but I find that if it's a much colder climate, in the minuses, then this is the better warmth solution for me. So look, I know you'll love whichever one you choose. Please make sure you check out the bundle prices, because that's where you're going to find something that really makes you smile. And then if you've got any questions, please get back to us. Fill in the form and we'll answer almost immediately with anything that you've got to question. So that's it from the sock department. Thanks very much. Cheers.